Host of the Spitballin Podcast. We ran it back with my guy EDG. Thanks for making it out here to my house. The old school fucking backdrop or whatever.
Hell yeah.
What's it called? Background?
Oh, background wall drop, backdrop.
Yeah.
Different words for that.
Alright. So we got the OG background. We got EDG. We had to run it back because last time our mics weren't recording. But now we think they are. So thanks for running it back. I wanted to bring him back because he actually had a really good motivational story for like people who want to like, start their own thing and just leave everything behind and just go with what they think they like at the time and then find out that they love. And the way he did it was pretty inspirational. So I was like, dude, we got to get your story back out there, because that's why I started this podcast, because I like to get people comfortable and then to get them to, really talk about what they like to do, what they love to do, who they love, and what they want to do in life. You know what I'm saying?
Express themselves.
Yeah, express themselves, because I feel like sometimes, like, when I see some people go into bigger podcasts, obviously they're doing something right. Sometimes I feel like some podcasts, they're like just trying to go viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to maybe do something or have the person who they're interviewing say something crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I started this, I was like, man, I want to do a podcast and just have a conversation.
Just influence other people.
Yeah, another way. There's people who really do watch my podcast, Take You to Everyone, like every Monday, at 5. And, maybe that one person who's thinking about doing something, this is a good story that you're going to want to listen to, my guy EDG. So first of all, EDG, if you want to tell the people where you're originally from.
Yeah, what's up, guys? I appreciate Chris having me back on the show. Name is EDG, born and raised in New York. Been living out here in California, San Bernardino, for 3 years. Moved out of my parents at 25, so that's where I come from. 25,
New York. And in New York, were you already doing camera work over there, or was that something that you did over here in Cali?
I was actually doing camera work already out there in New York. I started doing it at the age of 23, 22. That's when everything started back in 2016. Up on my first camera.
What kind of camera was it?
It was a Nikon Coolpix.
How much was that?
I mean, I got that for $600.
Oh, that's still pretty expensive, huh?
Yeah, it was a bit pricey, during that time, but it was maybe just like an automatic camera that you just zoom in one lens and just a focal length. Yeah, I got it from my boy. I was working with my parents at a warehouse, and it was an art foundry, but I was doing maintenance. So my main job was just like cleaning offices, repairing machinery or cleaning bathrooms. Yeah. And he had a camera. He was selling it, and I was like, yo, I want to get into photography. He's like, save my camera. Say less. I bought it with my next check. And I just started fucking with the settings, and I started doing my own thing.
Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed, that before you actually go out to do anything with a camera, because I don't know shit about this camera.
Yeah.
And I really gotta get into it, is understanding the settings, right?
Yeah.
And before you go out there to do anything, the settings, know when to change it and know when to do this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to speak on something like that, where someone who's trying to get into photography, explain to them like the first steps of maybe, before they go out, what are they supposed to do, with their camera?
Basically, it's all 3 different settings that you gotta mainly focus on, which is aperture, f-stop, and your ISO. Those are the 3 basic settings. If you get those down, you shoot manually, and you get yourself a prime lens, maybe a 35mm. You'll definitely get the work done, and you'll be a quick learner.
And it'll look super professional, huh?
Yeah, it'll look super professional.
There's this guy I listen to. He says he doesn't respect photographers because he's like, the camera does everything now, and this and that. Where I'm like, I don't know. You still gotta kind of like really see the vision, though.
You gotta see the vision. You gotta know your basics. You can't just go out there and shoot automatic on everything.
Yeah.
Somebody asks you a certain thing. How do you adjust this?
Yeah, you're gonna sound stupid. Yeah. So if someone's like, if I was paying someone to shoot something for me, like my kid or my family, and if I ask them something, I don't want them to be like,
yeah.
At least like lie to me, you know, make it sound like.
Yeah, that's the reason you're paying for the service.
Yeah. Not the camera. If not, you just get a camera yourself.
You get a camera, so put it on the tripod and just place it on somewhere in the corner.
Yeah, and then just you know.
Like, you get a Bluetooth remote.
Hey, some people do that,
bro.
That shit looks professional.
I would try to save myself some 3 racks. I'll do it.
Yeah, so that's the first thing you're saying that they should get learn is the settings on a camera, huh?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I learned everything on YouTube.
On YouTube?
I kept doing mistakes with my camera. This is not how I want it. So I kept just searching it up on Google or YouTube, and I just kept learning.
How many hours on YouTube do you think you have under your belt as far as camera work to get you where you are right now?
Honestly, bro, you just can't count. It's just too many to remember.
Too many?
Too many.
If you could put a number on it.
Even to this day, bro, like, I'm still learning.
That's what's up.
I mean, it's been almost like 6-7 years of experience
Yeah.
that I've been learning, and I'm still doing it to this day.
Yeah, that's one thing too that you know, that some people that I see that are big or really good at something, I always see them trying to learn still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like to use Messi or like, you're into soccer, right?
Yeah.
I'm over here, right? Because you're Mexican and shit. I'm fucking profiling you like a motherfucker.
Bro, that's how I got hurt.
Oh yeah, we'll get into your leg. Yeah. So, but my point is, like, when I watch Messi play, like, or, you know, anyone, I'm just using Messi as the first that came to my head. But professional at anything, when they're really good, they always go to their coach, and they're always like, the coach is telling them how to do something. You see them nodding their head, you know? Yeah. We don't know exactly what is said, you know, if he's following it, but the truth is that he's still going over there, you know, and taking notes, you know, even at someone that big, I mean, you know? Yeah. So you're always supposed to be learning in everything you do.
Each coach has different, you know, tactics, different methods. You're going to learn from each one.
Yeah. Is that something that you've taken in when you go meet new people? Do you try to take it, or do you act like, nah, I know more than you?
Nah, bro, I'm really observant. So when it comes to working with a lot of new people, which I appreciate, you know, sometimes they take me on set. Yeah. Or I just bring new people in, and they know a thing or two. You know, I don't mind them, you know, bringing out their opinion and pointing me out on certain things. Yeah. Hey, bro, do this, do that. You know, this might work better. You know, it's cool. We're both learning from each other, and I appreciate that, and I'd rather do that. You know. Yeah. I'm not going to, like, hesitate or, like, neglect somebody from doing that. Yeah. You know? Your opinion matters, too. You know, I got you here as a team, so let's work on this together. Yeah,
even if that person is, like, telling you something you might already know, you know, making that person feel like, you know, you're hearing them, that goes a long way. Yeah. You know, it's a big, like, respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm big on that shit, like, on respect.
Nah, same, bro. Same.
Because, you know, making a person feel like you care, even if you probably don't really care about what they're saying, but making them really feel that goes a long way, dog. Because then they'll remember, man, I remember that time, this fool, he made me feel like this, and then that's where you connect that respect, that connection. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because my biggest thing is, you don't need to like anyone, but you don't need to like anyone, but as long as you respect them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as you respect them. Because my whole thing is, like, if they don't like me, I don't give a fuck. But if they respect me, that's cool. Because that's two different things.
Two different things.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, someone like you that's in the camera work, you know, if you make someone that doesn't know as much as you feel respected, I think that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, coming out of New York and learning how to do your camera work, what was you know, the move that made you want to come to Cali?
Honestly, bro, 5 years ago when I was starting the whole photography thing, I was also playing soccer. Mm-hmm. And I was actually trying to go for a soccer career, you know, play professional. Mm-hmm. You know, coming from JV, varsity, college, and then going up to playing Boca Juniors Academy out there on Long Island. Yeah. I did a 1-year contract, but, you know, obviously you got to pay out of pocket.
Oh, you got to pay out of pocket?
Yeah. I was, you know, playing with the academy, you know, learning with the Argentinians, you know, the way to play. Yeah. I really wanted to do that, and then my contract was over, so I had to renew it. I had no more cash to pay for that, So I just started playing with the adult leagues.
Around New York?
Oh yeah, out there in New York. I got hurt. Fucked up my knee. I had another knee surgery back then.
Damn.
Yeah, my right leg.
The right leg.
Same thing, bro. Ruptured my tendon. And I'm like, fuck. But during that time, I was actually still doing photography. I was actually picking it up. I was doing portraits with models and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then cars, and I was learning how to do car videos.
Yeah.
So when the knee surgery happened, I kind of had a big setback. I'm like, yo, what am I going to do in my life? I can't play soccer.
How old were you?
Bro, I was still 20, 24, 23, 24.
Okay.
24, 24. And then, man, I was like, dude, I got to do something. So a lot of photography ideas started coming to my head and a lot of video stuff. And then I was scrolling through YouTube, bro. I mean, you're just laying in bed, man. What else can you do, bro? You're scrolling through the phone, through YouTube. Yeah. And then I bumped into CNG's music video. During that time, he was actually coming up. He was a newly rapper. He's out here from Pomona. And I bumped into his music, and I clicked on it. It was a song "Not My President." During that time, it was a whole political stuff with Donald Trump.
Okay.
You know, who also Mexican.
So like 2018.
Around there, yeah. And I set myself a date. Alright, bro. So like July, I'm gonna make a trip to California. I told the boys, yo, bro, we're gonna go to California for 2 weeks. We gonna check it out, see what's up. So during the time that I was recovering, I hit up CNG. Hey, bro, I'm an upcoming photographer right here from New York. I'm about to be out there in California for like 2 weeks. Yeah. It'll be cool. We can actually link up, get some work in. I would like to build on my portfolio. I didn't think he was gonna hit me up. Yeah. He hit me up like I think the next day or two. Yeah. I was mad hyped, bro. I was like, bro, I gotta speed up this process. I gotta recover from my surgery. I gotta walk again. Yeah. Bought the tickets. Come to California. Linked up with CNG. We did a photo shoot in. During that time, I had already upgraded to another camera, which was a Nikon D3400. I had prime lenses and all, so I kind of had an idea.
So you were already kind of working too?
Yeah, I was already working. Yeah. I had an idea like how to use the camera, so I even upgraded. Yeah. And we got that done, and I came to realize, and I told my boys, I'm like, bro, I gotta move to California. Yeah. If I could do this with this camera out here and with CNG. I know for a fact I could actually link up with other photographers and spread my name out. Yeah. So when that happened with CNG...
Is that a big thing in the photography world? To get more work, linking up with more? Or is it better to kind of, not stay to yourself, but kind of start doing your own guys, with your own thing with artists? Or is it better to kind of hit up photographers to get your name out there? Hey, I've done this video if you need help. Is it better like that, or what do you think?
If you're starting, if you're upcoming, if you're really want to get out there in the game, I suggest that you actually do a lot of work for free. Not a lot, but just to get your name out there. Offer your services to different photographers, videographers as well. Be like, hey, bro, if you need help on set, if you need another B cam or you need a BTS, just do it for free. Or any other artist. Or anybody specific in general, bro. Yeah. Just offer your services and be like, hey, I would like to build my portfolio at no cost. Yeah. That'll get you out there, as long as they give you the credit, that what matters too. Yeah. There's a lot of artists out there, bro, that don't give the credit deserved to, the people that actually create the craft.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Yeah, or in general, bro. Sometimes you can shoot a music video for an artist they don't even give you credit for it. Yeah. Who shot that video? Oh, I don't know. People looking for that name. Who did that? You get me? Yeah. That matters, bro. Yeah. But yeah.
So you did that video for CNG. Pictures.
Yeah, we did a photo shoot.
So you came out here for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then there was nothing that happened out there in Hollywood Boulevard. We were walking with the boys, and then we bumped into Carlos Ayala. Carlos Ayala, it's an actor. He used to do all those YouTube videos with the Cholos. Cholos Tribe with Scar and.
I know who they are.
Yeah, with the YouTube channel called Mitu.
No sé.
Yeah, con ellos.
But that shit's big? It's big?
Yeah, he's big. Mito's big.
Okay, shout out to Carlos Ayala.
And then I bumped into him. I went up to him, my boy recognized him. He's like, bro, that's a nigga from Cholo Tribe. So I go up to him, like, yo, what's up, bro? My name's Carlos. He's like, I'm a photographer. I just work with CNG. He's like, oh shit, how come you didn't hit me up? I'm like, bro, I didn't know I was gonna meet you.
I don't even know you.
I don't even know you, bro. Like, I don't know you was gonna answer.
Yeah.
He gave me his contact.
Oh shit.
And we stayed in touch. So I stayed in touch with CNG and Carlos.
Yeah.
That's when I came back home, and I went back to maintenance and started doing my maintenance stuff with the offices and cleaning the bathrooms. And I told my parents, I don't want to do this no more. I'm leaving.
You kind of got a little bit of the a bite of the lifestyle. You kind of saw yourself in, you know?
Yeah.
How many days did you work in doing the photography while you were here for 2 weeks?
I only did it for like 2 days.
2 days and you were like, damn, this is cool?
Yeah. There was more other artists that I linked up with, you know, but for the most part, it was just like 2 days that I was just working around, and for the most part, we just scoping the spot out.
And it was here in the IELA area?
I was here in LA.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And you kind of, I mean, there's a reason why you chose to come out here, right? Instead of New York? Because I feel maybe you fuck with the vibe out here more, right?
Yeah.
But you said that you wanted to get into the música regional, right?
Yeah.
And in New York, that scene's not that big?
That scene is not big at all out there in New York.
No?
It's more reggaeton, dembow, hip-hop, you know, that culture.
Is it still like, I remember when I was coming up, because I'm 30, how old are you?
29.
29, okay, yeah. So when I was coming up in high school, probably still, but the culture over here is a little different with that type of music. Like in high school, if you were bumping it, it was kind of like, this food, you know, was a paisa, you know?
Yeah.
It was, so people who were like me, like you listen to it at home.
Yeah.
You know, at school, you didn't really want to like, you know, there was some, shout out to some of they were pioneers. Some Mexican fools, they didn't give a fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, they would bump that shit heavy. Shout out to them.
I would have was bumping in high school.
Yeah, I would bump it, but it was like, I'll turn it down. You know, that's just, I don't know. I'm not the only one. Yeah. You know, there was people, everyone was like that. Back then, it wasn't cool, you know, but I like that our culture over here has changed. You know, I've seen sometimes on YouTube, like I'll see a kid walking around in school, high school or whatever, with a Bluetooth speaker and like bumping like some heavy ass corridos, and everyone's like, you know what I'm saying?
Badass.
So like the culture over here in LAIE area, SoCal, it's developed faster than in New York as far as música regional.
Yeah.
Do you think it's still like that over there in New York?
Nah, bro. New York has changed a lot. A lot of people bump to their music now.
Oh yeah.
People listen 2 days.
Yeah?
Yeah, Fuerza Regida, Peso Pluma, Junior H.
Yeah.
They bump to that heavy now.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it kind of sucks though, bro, because, you know, sometimes there's not a lot of shows going on out there in New York.
Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of artists go there.
Not a lot of artists go.
And when they go, it's like a one-time thing, right?
Yeah, barely.
Not like in Texas. Like, let's say you live in Austin, but you missed the Austin show.
You go to Dallas?
It'd be to Dallas. And if not in Dallas, you go to Houston.
Yeah, or Houston. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Everything's closed. But New York, bro, where you gonna go? Just Manhattan.
Yeah.
Maybe Queens or Brooklyn.
When I was with Fuerza, we went to La Boom.
Yeah.
Where's that? Queens?
Queens, yeah.
Yeah, Queens, yeah. Queens. And a lot of time, I think when they have gone again, I think it was there. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
But that shit was packed, La Boom.
Yeah, it'll be pretty dope, man. They start doing more shows out there in New York.
I know.
There's people out there.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there that were supporting that, and they were having fans.
They don't think there's raza out there, bro, but there's raza.
Yeah. I don't think so either. But when I got there, I was like, damn, there is raza, you know.
Bro, there's raza, man. But the majority out there, just from like, it's below Mexico City or Veracruz.
It's not like Chihuahua.
No, it's not. There's a few, you know, Michoacanos, but not the majority, not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not like right here, it's like, Michoacán, Sinaloa.
Yeah.
Tijuana, you know, yeah. Oh, okay, that's crazy, huh? Yeah. I didn't know that.
It's more north from Britain, but out there's like more south.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true. I didn't know that. That's like a fun fact you just hit me with.
No, it is. You know, it's crazy though, because like, how is it that the people out there from like southern Mexico, you know, ended up out there in New York? I question that too.
Yeah, because it's cold as fuck.
My dad's from Puebla, my mom's from the estado de Morelos. So it's like, oh yeah, I ended up in New York.
Yeah.
I was like, we just ended up in New York.
That is crazy. What made them think like New York?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, who would have known?
Yeah, like we would think Texas or Cali.
Yeah, but nah.
But sometimes, honestly, dog, I think like maybe people who don't, did they have family here already or no?
Nah.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know, right? But sometimes I feel like their thoughts are the more north we go from the border,
the more far away we're gonna be from the mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's their thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I'm proud to be born in New York, bro. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, New York. To say you're from New York and you get to show the ID, that's kind of a little flex.
It's a little flex. When I moved out here, bro, everybody's like, "Where you from?" I'm from New York. Born and raised. Nah, wait, you from New York?
Yeah.
But they thought I was Colombian. Colombian, Dominican, and Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, bro, I'm Mexican. Oh shit, you're Mexican?
Yeah.
I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, because a lot of Colombians are in New York too, huh?
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazier because Colombia is even more tropical. It ain't. I mean, I don't think it gets cold over there.
I don't know.
I don't know, but my thing, I imagine it's more like Miami vibe, Colombia, right?
Yeah.
Than New York.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you move out here, you meet Carlos Ayala, and
CNG.
you do CNG video, you go back to New York, and then you tell your parents, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I think I'm gonna follow my dream to
Follow my dream, follow my gut.
Follow my gut. And how much money did you save up to make it out here?
Bro, I only brought probably like around like between 7 to 10 racks. That's pretty much it.
That's how much you saved up.
Yeah, that's how much I just brought with me. And I said, fuck it.
And you had the place where you were living at. You had it all booked. Everything was ready to go.
Hell nah.
No?
Hell nah.
Oh shit. You just got here?
Bro, I grabbed my clothes. I just set up a date. Yo, I'm leaving June. I forgot what day I left, but it was in June. And I told my parents I'm leaving this date. And then my boy Big Worm, shout out my boy Big Worm, he came with me for the road trip.
Yeah.
I just grabbed my clothes, I put them in my car, and I dipped.
Wow.
I just said thank you to my parents. I gave them a big
You came dolo?
With my boy, yeah.
Oh, with your boy Big Worm.
He just came for the road trip, that's it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, my bad.
Yeah, but on my way over here, bro, I drove from New York. That took me, what?
3-4 days or
more, bro. Like, I was taking my time.
Yeah.
5-7 days.
You were stopping at places you wanted to stop, or not really?
I did a couple stops.
Just to see the city a little bit?
Yeah, I visited my best friend out there in Texas. She was staying out there, so I visited her.
What part?
Lubbock.
Fuck is that?
Way up north. This shit was
almost Oklahoma and shit?
Oh yeah, I have no clue. That shit was way up there.
Oh shit. Yeah, so you stopped it there. I imagine you stopped in AZ.
I stopped in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's cool.
I visited.
Arizona's cool, huh? Like,
Arizona's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's like a little vibe out there,
I'm
huh?
trying to go back.
Yeah, it's cool out there. Every time I go, I'm like, man, this is cool. But going like July,
I ain't fucking with that 120-degree weather.
Yeah, bro. I was out there recently in like December, and it wasn't that cold. It was probably like 65 at night. And motherfuckers had in the restaurant, they had the heater on.
Nah.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. But that's how, they're used to it being hot, so a little cold to them is fucking freezing, So yeah, but they had that heater on.
Bro, that's how it was with the Cali people, bro.
Yeah,
in New York, bro, 60, that's hot.
60?
Yeah, we loving that weather, bro.
Yeah, I remember one time I was in New Jersey, and it was fucking cold, dog. It was like 10 degrees, 15 degrees, right? For like a week. It was snowing too heavy. And anyways, that was the time when I was in the military, and it got to like 55, bro. No shirt, fucking shorts, running around playing football. Yeah. We're sweating.
Oh man, we loving that weather.
Oh my god, we were loving it too. We're like, what the fuck? If we're back home, we'll be freezing. But since it was fucking cold, and then 55, oh man,
it felt nice.
We had just shorts on, no shirt, playing football and shit. It was cool, but it was just weird to be like, we sat there, we're like, damn, it's 55 and we're out here, we're sweating, but just because for a whole week it was so cold, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you came out here in Cali, you're like, man, y'all weak.
Yeah, weak, bro. Y'all putting your black puffers on.
Yeah, they can't wait to rock that shit.
Yeah, they can't wait.
Motherfuckers feel a cool breeze. They bring out the North Face puffer jacket.
Chill out, bro. Put that away.
Yeah. Sometimes, bro, I'll see some dude and like let's say it's like November when it's starting to get cold here a little bit. Like not every night's cold, and they see that it's gonna drop like 65. They can't wait to wear that shit. Oh my god, they've been waiting months for that. I'm like,
sway with that.
Put that shit away,
Get away with that shit, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah, I be the same way though. I be looking at food. Sometimes, dog, I feel like some foods they just really try to play the part. You know, it's weird to me. Some like now that I'm like older, the oldest guy usually in the room. I'm like, this fool's trying so hard right now. I just could see it. I'm like, man, it's the thing about being young and trying to find your place in life and with people. You know, it's like I can see it now, and I know I was like that at one point, and I know that maybe sometimes I could be like that too. But it's just easier for me now to like see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So you drive out here with your boy Big Worm, and then you make it out here to the IE, and then you find a place, right? And what are you doing during that time while you're trying to find artists or jobs to do the photography?
Well, when I came, bro, actually then in San Fernando, had a 1 week.
San Fernando Valley.
San Fernando Valley. I came here with no housing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I actually had to find first a spot.
Mm-hmm.
I rented a Airbnb for a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave myself that deadline. So I have a week. I gotta look for my spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard about the IE because of CNG.
Yeah.
He always recommended that area, bro.
Yeah.
Go to the IE. Go to the IE. It's cheaper. You're gonna find your place real quick.
Yeah, better than LA.
Yeah. So I was looking through Moreno Valley, Riverside, and all.
Yeah.
I was scoping through LA, but I really didn't like it. I wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah.
It's mad expensive, bro.
Yeah, it's mad expensive. It's crazy, and it's not even nice. It's not even nice.
Bro, I went to a studio, and she was like, "Oh, it'll be 2,000." Was a kitchen, bro. She opened up the closet door, bro. The stove is in there. I'm not gonna do that. And bro, so I ended up going to Highland. I found the spot, and I talked to the boy. Bro, this is my situation. And he got me in the next day.
Oh, that's
so I moved in. So now I was like, okay, what am I going to do for work?
Yeah.
You know? During that time, I wasn't really working a lot. You know, I was like, you know what? I'm going to play it off a little bit.
Yeah.
See where this money takes me. See what I can do.
Yeah.
CNG hits me up, bro, 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
He had a party going on. He already knew that I was doing video work and photography, but I wasn't really an expert in video.
Mm-hmm.
I go to his spot. I take my gimbal. During that time, I had
a gimbal.
I had a gimbal.
Yeah.
I had a Xeon crane with the square grid.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty small.
Yeah.
It was my start. I was starting out with that.
Yeah.
And I vlogged his party, 4th of July party.
Yeah.
He had a grupo called Amanecidos. Big shout out to them. I did a little recap for CNG. I did a little recap for Amanecidos. I gave Amanecidos a video. They fuck with it. They posted it. They tagged me. I started getting recognition from that side. It was a grupo.
Okay, cool.
So that's how my name kind of started in a way. And then a lot of grupos started hitting me up. And then I was actually trying to do acting in a way.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Carlos comes in.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who I met out there in Hollywood.
Yeah.
On my vacation too. I was doing acting, and there was a role where I applied to online.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into Fast 9.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have said that. Yeah.
I was an actor. I was an extra. In Fast 9.
An extra in Fast 9.
Cholo.
Yeah.
So I was doing that for.
That's fucked up. They got a Mexican to do the cholo, man.
Always,
Come on, man. That's fucked up.
And everything, bro. I did that for a little bit, and then I was still doing video. I was attending a lot of like meets, you can say, or a lot of networking events with Carlos. He took me one time out there in Hollywood. I went in with my boy Chico. Shout out to Chico. I met him through CNG. So I go to that networking event out there in Hollywood, and I just started telling people, "Hey, bro, I'm a videographer. I've shot videos. Never in my life shot a video."
That's right.
Never in my life shot a video.
Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Never in my life shot a video. During that time, I was actually charging $250 to $350 for music videos. A lot of people got my number. And there was an artist there called Charlie Chopsticks. Big shout out to him too. He hit me up. He's like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna take up on that offer. You know, 350 music videos." He gave me a lot of work, bro.
Oh shit.
And with him, I was actually learning more of the video stuff.
Yeah. So and he was fucking with it too.
He was fucking with it too.
That's what's up.
You know, now that I look back at it, I'm like, bro, them bitches is trash, bro. My bad. Like, I could do better now.
Yeah.
But thanks to him, bro, I was able to, like, you know, experience myself, you know, like, test my skills as a videographer.
Yeah, get the chinks at the armor. Right?
Yeah.
Just, like, really, them growing pains and shit.
Yeah, that's how I was, that's how I was expanding, man. But then I was like, man, I'm running out of cash.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to get a warehouse job. I was working out there in NRI and there in Fontana on Cherry. So I did that as a picker while doing the video stuff too. And then I was doing another job overnight, which was FedEx.
So you're doing 2 jobs at once.
2 jobs and then the video stuff in between.
Yeah.
So I would barely get sleep. I was really trying.
And then the video stuff is mostly at night, right?
The video stuff, most of it was at night, yeah. But I was actually squeezing in before my graveyard shift.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I would just work from 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then do video stuff from between 4 to maybe 7 or 8. And then go work my job at 9 or 10 and then get out at 2 and then go back to my other job.
So Red Bull was your best friend, huh?
Bro, I would go days without sleep. Man, I would knock out at least 4 Red Bulls a day.
Damn.
It was bad. It was bad, bro. I almost caused a lot of accidents, falling asleep.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, it was bad.
Damn. Good thing you didn't, man.
But I was hustling, bro. I was really hungry for what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I kept doing that consistently. I did that for a few months. And then that's when COVID was starting to hit, Yeah. Yeah. So that was my beginning stages.
That was your beginning stages.
Yeah, and then a lot of people started recognizing me.
How long were you in Cali by that time? When you kind of settled into your schedule of fixing in the 2 jobs and doing video. Your first year?
It took me almost a year, yeah.
Like a year? Okay.
Almost a year. Yeah.
And then from fast forward to when you got your first big break, quote unquote, as far as with Música Regional, how did that come about?
When I was doing the whole hip hop videos and then getting recognized, I was doing those car videos as well. My name was getting out there. That's when Live Rec comes in the picture. Big shout out to my boy Live Rec,
Miguel.
which is DB
Alex.
Miguel. That's right. He hits me up. You're like, yo, bro, fuck with your work. Let's meet up. Let's do something.
You didn't know him?
I didn't know him, bro.
Oh, okay.
But I heard of Live Rec ever since I was out there in New York.
Oh, okay.
So I was actually pumped to his music.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew who he was. But not I don't know what he looked like.
Yeah.
He hit me up, and then we're about to go meet up. We met up out there in Fontana at a car wash. We linked up, and yeah, we would say, what's up? Let's do a couple projects. Yeah, let's do something. Let's team up, and we did that for a while.
If you're saying COVID, I think he was still not new, but he was still also.
He probably had coming up.
He probably also had a couple. He probably had a more maybe 2 years on you, but he was also still coming up. And,
and
learning.
Yeah.
So you bump into him, you do a couple jobs, and he likes your work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Alex is known. He knows a lot of grupos around here, so he probably was doing a lot of work and shit.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of work. Yeah.
So you got to know a lot of other groups like that, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Network and shit.
Yeah, that's how I met more people.
Yeah, and tell him about that story when you're about to go to work, and Fade Me Up hits you up.
Oh yeah.
Tell people that story about when you decide to either go here or there.
So I met Chino when 2019 when I had recently moved. I needed a fade.
Yeah.
So I'm scrolling through Instagram and I hit him up, bro. I need a fade. He's like, yeah, hell yeah, bro, I got you. Pull up. He was working out there in Fontana and All Star, I believe. That's a barbershop.
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe.
I don't know the name.
That's where I met him.
Yeah.
That was around early, mid or late 2019. He cut me up a couple times. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm EDG, from New York, upcoming videographer, trying to get my work in. He said, oh, word?
Yeah.
I'm going to need a video pretty soon. He's been wanting to do a bar video for himself, but we never got to it.
Yeah.
I got busy, he got busy, And then 2020, that's where, I believe it was April 2020. I was already working Amazon. I had quit FedEx. I got fired from my other job at Fontana. And then my best friend had passed away, so I go to New York. I was struggling bad, bro. I come back, I'm like, yo, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Thankfully, I got a job in Amazon. So I had that as my backup. And then Chino texted me. I had to go to work the next day. It was almost 11 p.m.
Yeah.
I go to work, I get up at 6, I got to go be in there by 7. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Well, what you up to right now? Are you free? I need a videographer. I'm like, yeah, bro, what's up? I'm in my crib. How far are you? Where you staying? He's like, I'm out here in Paris. 35 minutes. Are you free? He's like, I need you to pull up to the crib. You know, I got Nata with me. We're trying to do a video. Bro, I look at the text. I didn't really believe it.
Yeah.
I'm like, he said Nata. Bro, I was like, man, should I go or not? I had to go to work, bro. I gotta make my bread too. You know?
Yeah.
I gotta pay rent. I said, fuck it. I'll be there, bro, in 35 minutes. I grabbed my shit, all my camera stuff. I don't even care if they're charging or not. I just grabbed it and I dipped, bro. I drove fast as fuck. En ese tiempo, during that time, bro, they were staying at the ranch out there in Paris. I walk in, bro. They're in the garage. They cutting up hair. I met Brian. You know, he's the other barber. And then I met Nata. I met Junior H. I met Obi. I met Dion. I met pretty much the whole like CT. You know, the whole 3 artists that were actually coming up and making noise during that time.
Yeah.
So, the reason why he called me is because they had another videographer, but he lagged it last minute. So he hit me up, and that's where I come into the picture.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you were about to go to sleep, get ready for your job, and then you get that text, and you were contemplating going or not.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, fuck it, let's go.
Let's go. Take the risk, bro.
Damn. And then, was that one of your, like, would you say, like, turning points in your career?
I would say, yeah, that's where everything changed, bro.
That's where everything changed.
Everything changed. I got out of Amazon. That's where I met Churro.
Yeah, shout out Churro B.
Shout out Churro.
That's the homie.
That's the homie.
Yeah.
I met Churro. Thanks to him, bro, he took me out of Amazon. He's like, what's up, bro? Like, you ready to work? I'm like, I'm ready to work.
Damn.
We had a meeting, bro. And then my first job was actually shooting 8 videos.
8 videos?
8 videos. I recorded Junior H.
Damn.
Hijos Garcia.
Shout out Hijos. My guy, Saul.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
I haven't really interacted with his brother, but
nah, they're dope people.
But Saul, yeah, I mean, I imagine, you know, if Saul's cool, his brother's cool, but Saul is solid ass dude. I fuck with Saul heavy. So you did 8 videos in one day. And you were like, fuck.
Bro,
what was the turnaround on that?
I was stressing. I did 2 weeks.
On all those 8 videos?
In 2 weeks, yeah. Less than 2 weeks, yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
But it all depends, you know. Sometimes the turnaround can be a little delayed because, you know, the audios, you know, sometimes they take a little while to get mixed and mastered. You know, you only got the raw files at the moment.
Yeah.
So you got to work with that. You know?
Damn.
Sometimes you want to work fast, but, you know, sometimes, you know...
It sets you back.
It sets you back, you know?
Okay. But, and then sometimes, too, like, I know from knowing a little bit about that world is that they'll tell you, oh, we need this by this time, but something comes up where they're gonna switch to releasing that video because of whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
Like, they'll switch it to sooner or maybe later.
Yeah.
Right?
It happens, bro. Sometimes, like right now, I could be chilling right now and I could get a text and I could get a call. Hey, bro, what are you doing tonight? Nothing. Well, what's up? Let's record a video.
Yeah.
That's, bro. And then we got all the pressure because, you know, now we got to book the studio. Now we got to call the team.
Yeah.
Now we got to, you know, any rental equipment that you got to use, you got to call them up, see if it's available.
So it is kind of cool, like right now that you're saying that, it kind of hit me that it is really a good idea actually for people who are on the come up to hit up people like you, because like let's say someone does hit you up right now, right? And let's say your team, 1 or 2 of them can't make it for whatever reason.
Exactly.
And you remember, oh, I had this kid hit me up. I gotta use him for that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So people who are on the come up, doing videography or whatever you're doing, don't think those DMs don't go unseen, because maybe they didn't see them.
Yeah.
Or at that time, but they'll go through their.
We'll go through the requests.
Yeah.
We'll check them out.
And you know, you'll probably get that. So it is good to, you know, I have that happen a lot with me with my pod. You know, like it's on the come up. It's small. It ain't nothing right now. But I shoot a lot of DMs, and I don't give a fuck if it's read or not. You know, my biggest thing is being interested in that person. You know, like being interested in how they did whatever they're doing or how they're coming up.
Yeah.
You know? So if I'm interested in that, that's what really gets me to want to be like, hey, you want to be on my podcast, you know? And sometimes it is a little discouraging, but shoot it. You just shoot. You just shoot the DM. Who cares? Just shoot it. So everyone who's gonna come up trying to do something, who gives a fuck? Just shoot it. Because you just need that one time to really, change what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. Yeah, I get DMs here on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It could be barbers. It could be videographers. Photographers. I reply. When I get the chance. From time to time I check it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be checking.
Yeah. So you shoot the video for Nata, and then what happens from there?
Yeah, we shoot that barber video for Nata, which is I think above 2 million views.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And you shot it.
Yeah, I shot that one.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Your first big when you seen it getting traction, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, damn, okay. But from that video, I also learned a lot. Learned effects. I learned a lot.
Yeah, you're still learning. It seems like, right?
Yeah, still
learning. That's a good way to fucking just keep doing shit, bro.
Yeah. So I did that.
Stay humble. Stay hungry.
Exactly, bro. That's the main important thing. Stay humble.
Stay humble. Stay hungry.
Don't let it get it over your head.
Yeah.
Never, bro.
Cause just how it went up,
it could come down. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Easy too, fast. It goes down faster than you could fucking blink an eye.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
6 years to come up, bro. If you don't remain humble, it'll come down in one day.
Serio.
Anyway.
That's hard right there.
Yeah.
That's hard right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. That's my mindset, man. I always show love. Gotta remain humble and never get it over the head.
Yeah.
You get me?
You can't because, there's this thing. I don't mean to get religious on you because I ain't religious. But what did Jesus say? He said, God damn, I forgot what Jesus said. I'm over here trying to hit you with some deep shit.
You gotta go to church, bro.
It said, remain humble. Damn, I'm botching this shit. Or he will humble you. Some shit like that. Jesus, I'm sorry.
Jesus is humbling you right now. You gotta go to church.
I'm sorry, but it's so, you know what I'm talking about, man. Just stay humble. Fuck. I feel like an idiot, dog. I was trying to hit you with some deep shit. I thought this shit was about to go viral, and I fucking stumbled, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Bro, you remember when they get your suit on, start knocking on doors, you know what witnesses coming through.
Bro, have them give me a little lecture.
Bro.
That's funny, dog. So you do that video, and it starts getting traction. And then you're like, oh shit, and then from there, what happens?
Yeah, bro, I was actually hanging around with Nata a lot in junior age, so they were taking me to a lot of the video shoots. So I was just doing a lot of BTS with Nata. So I was kind of his photographer for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's where I started. Then after that, I started doing more of the live videos. So it kind of picked up more in like 2021.
Yeah.
It got busy for me in COVID, but it picked up more. Actually, 2022, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's where it picked up more.
With Nata and I see you be shooting a lot of their recent videos too, huh?
Yeah, with Junior H, bro, we did a couple hits. Vamos para arriba with Gabito. That was
we did that one.
Yeah. Hijo mayor.
And Gabito right now is...
Gabito hitting, bro.
He's that dude right now, huh?
Dude. Then I recorded also Dante with Gabito en Calle. I helped DBM record La Chapiza. Sache La Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recorded that one. And then I helped them record Mi Terre Culiacán, Don Sean. That's where I come
Juanpa.
That's where I come in the picture with Fuerza, with DBM.
Yeah. So you guys work together, but you also have your own thing going too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Your own team.
Yeah.
But if he wants someone with a little bit more experience, or maybe someone local too, because you're around the same area he is.
Yeah, we still like 10-15 minutes out.
Yeah. So he'll be like, come through, and he knows he can count on you because you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, we help each other out, bro.
Because whatever he is, let's say, I don't even know if I'm right, but if he's a director at a shoot and you're under him, you also are the director on another shoot with someone else.
Yeah.
So you know what position he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Damn, so that one moment when you were chilling in your apartment, in your couch, or getting ready to sleep, that shit just went from all that, and then you quit that job?
I actually didn't even quit, bro. I just stopped showing up.
So you just start showing up.
I stopped showing up, bro. I started getting busy with nothing, and then, doing his photo shoots and
Churro?
And Churro got me busy.
Yeah.
I just stopped showing up at Amazon, bro. I got the terminating letter. You're no longer working with us. Thank you.
Shout out Amazon, though, man. They give a lot of people they hire a lot of people, man. It's not the best work, but it's something to get by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people shit on like jobs like that, like McDonald's, all that. And to me, it's like, man, some people just need those 3-4 hours or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't shit on it. It is what it is. It's not the best work. You could leave like you did. You left.
Yeah, I left.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Sometimes you get a little fallback, bro. It's not bad to go back to a warehouse job.
No, it's not. Sometimes you gotta fall back.
Sometimes you gotta fall back. You gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way
Regroup.
out. Exactly.
Figure shit out and then start again. That's the thing. Like I told you, I have posted with Nipsey that thing that always stays in my head, dog. Like, one thing about me, I didn't quit.
Yeah.
Everyone else that was doing something that like me, they were better than me, they quit.
Yeah.
I just kept going.
Yeah.
I just kept going, and that shit always stays in my head. If you want to do something, keep going. Slow and steady runs the race,
Yeah.
You probably, someone will get up, someone will probably get higher than you faster, but if you don't quit, you'll eventually get there, or you might not. But the beauty about it is that you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know how big something will get. I always see, like, some big people, they'll ask them, did you ever think it would get this big? And then they say, I knew I was going to be big, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. I didn't think I was going to see the numbers I'm seeing. And it's crazy, to think, like, you were broke one day and now you have some sort of money and you could do some stuff that you didn't think. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro.
But that's cool that you follow your dream, and I think it's cool of like Junior H and shout out Nata and Churro B, for wanting them to have you be a part of their project. It says a lot about you because those people have options.
Yeah.
So it says a lot about you.
One thing that I actually did, bro, I actually kept it in my mind too. It's when you meet somebody, that day that I met Nathan Junior Age, I was really excited.
Yeah.
My heart was pumping, bro. I was nervous, bro. But one thing that I didn't do, bro, I was not all over the face. That's one thing, you don't want to be out there, recording and posting.
Oh, yeah.
You got to remain humble. You got to stay calm.
Yeah.
You got to always be positive and just manifest that you're going to come back.
Yeah.
If you don't just let them be, bro. They're people,
Yeah, they're
like,
people,
just like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? And I believe, from my part, I think that's what like kept me around too.
Yeah.
I wasn't, where people call it that nowadays a groupie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, man.
Yeah, I know.
So that's one thing. I just remain calm, remain humble.
They're people. They're people, man.
Just like us.
I think it's a little. I mean, did you meet famous people before that or no?
No.
Okay, so you kind of already had it in their mindset. What I'm trying to get it to, like, there's people who don't know anyone who's successful or famous in any type of way. So when they do see someone that's famous, they can't help but to kind of act like that. So I don't want to, like, make them feel bad either. Mm-hmm. But I do want to remind people like that, like, hey, they're people too, So, like, hey, we get you're excited, but calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
If you ask properly, hey, do you mind if I get a picture with you?
Yeah.
But the people that are all up in their face and doing like that, like, hey, calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just chill out.
I get it, I understand, but sometimes, you're like...
You know who I get, like, not that I get all in their face or nothing, but, because I've been around, luckily I've been around a couple famous people, but the person that still gets me nervous, like, I saw him all the time, but, it was back when my cousin's group was with Lumbre and Legado Siete. So I really like them. I like their music. I like the way they play instruments, I really like the way they play.
Yeah.
But Alex, like, he was always cool with me, but I would always get nervous, man, around Alex Legado. I don't know why, like, I like with other people, like not that Junior H, I never got like that. But with him, I think it's because I'm a true fan of the art of that they would put out.
Yeah.
That's why I would be like, oh, what's up, Alex? What's up, Chris? And I would be like, Yeah, it happened to me. I was like, every time too. I would try to this time no, but every time so I get it, but I never was like, hey Alex. I actually never even asked for a picture. I wish I would have, but I was just trying so hard to like not be like all fanboy.
Yeah.
But I think most artists at the end of the day, so like. I'm pretty sure at the end of whatever shoot you were doing, you would be like, "Hey, let me get a picture."
Yeah.
And and I'm pretty sure they'll say, "Oh, hell yeah, let's do it."
Yeah, no, now I do. Yeah, it's sometimes you get those that portfolio build up. You gotta keep those memories. Sometimes you gotta use that picture for promo. It'll help out now. But the beginning stages, I wasn't like that because I'm trying to be somewhere. Trying to get into this industry. I don't want to be a whole fanboy,
Yeah.
Be like all of the faces and.
Yeah, but yeah, you do gotta take those pictures. That's why like Khaled and like DJ Mustard, like I think it's smart that they're in the videos.
Yeah.
Like they create the music and stuff. Sometimes I do think it's smart. So like you as a videographer, the best thing you could do is kind of get a behind the scenes and like pictures at the end because obviously you're directing and stuff. So, But you do gotta get that's probably your most valuable thing, right? Getting your credit. Everyone wants their credit, but they'll get it in like video form because see, look, I was right there, or I'm featured in the music.
Yeah.
But like videographers, their most important thing is maybe getting tagged and shit, right?
Yeah, that helps out a lot, bro.
Yeah. So now fast forward to 2023. Who are you working with now? Right now, what projects do you have cooking or?
Right now, bro. I haven't been working since I got that knee surgery.
Oh yeah, let's talk about my guys. So he messed up his leg again. He probably can't see it. You can't see it, but he had messed up his leg. People who follow him, we're playing soccer and go ahead.
Yeah, bro, we were playing soccer. I was out there in New York, bro. As soon as I come back from my vacation, I go play soccer. What happens? Broke my knee.
It was ugly.
It was ugly, bro. We were playing out there with the boys with Fuerza.
Yeah, we were playing with my guys and
with Masa and then Moy. But that's how it happened.
Chris.
I was just standing, bro, and then all of a sudden I see Moy come fast as fuck with the ball. It was an accident. It wasn't intentional.
So it was an accident.
it was an accident, bro. But I believe the reason why that happened is because I was playing with JOP. We were playing on top.
Yeah.
He kicked the ball. It bounced the wall, and then from that wall. It hit my right leg.
Mm-hmm.
My right leg, I had surgery, how I mentioned earlier, 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So it got pretty weak. So I kind of lost balance. So I go like towards some part of the field and I'm trying to like work on my balance, trying to get that strength back up.
Yeah.
That's when Moy comes in full speed, bro, with that ball. And I don't know what happened.
You guys' knees collide, no? Or?
Bro, I don't know what happened, bro. I just like stood there and I think I tried to stop him. But I think he came so fast with the impact, we just bumped knees and my leg just like
came out of place.
My leg came out of place. It was literally hanging like
a twist. Yeah, it was hanging.
You seen it?
I seen it. That shit was ugly.
I grabbed my kneecap and I popped it back in place and I just straightened it out.
Yeah, and you were moving it.
I wasn't moving it, and then when you straighten it out, bro, I noticed that my kneecap was a little bit above place. So there was like a little hole. It was like a gap. So I was like putting my fingers in there and I seen it.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I broke my tendon.
And what ended up happening?
Remember that lady, bro? She was coming in.
I know she was acting like, nothing happened. I was like,
it's not broken.
Get this fucking lady out of here. This bitch ain't no doctor.
I told her straight up, bro, that's broken. Like, you don't see that? Like, there's a gap between my kneecap and the...
She was stupid, dog. She was like, let's see, move it. I'm like, he's not...
I'm not gonna move it.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to be respectful, but I was like, I'm sorry, but you gotta leave.
Yeah.
You're nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not a doctor. She said, I've seen this happen a lot. Oh my God, I hate when people do that, dog. They don't know shit about nothing, but because they think they've seen it before, like, nah, man. Like, let the pros come in, And, I mean, even the fucking, the firefighters, they weren't sure what was wrong, right?
The ambulance.
Yeah, they weren't sure.
They weren't sure, but I was telling them straight up, I was like, yo, bro. They took him to the hospital. San Antonio, right there, right across from the...
By your house?
No, out there in actually in Upland. They took me to the...
Oh, shit, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
They took me right there, and they were like, bro, your knee looks, hopefully it's pretty good, but they were moving my kneecap, and it was really loose. And then they got x-rays done. And the doctor comes up, and she's like, your knee looks pretty good. nothing's ruptured. It seems to be that the kneecap is in place, but there's a lot of swelling going around. So
swelling's not good.
So it might be that the swelling is pushing up your kneecap. So I have to go to orthopedics, get an MRI, get more X-rays done. They give me the disc because I always ask for my disc. Yo, let me see my X-rays. Let me get a copy. So when my appointment gets around the corner, like in 2 weeks, I'm looking at the X-rays. I'm like, bro, this shit's broken. I'm like, this doctor does not know what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah.
The kneecap is really above than usual.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this shit's broken. I'm gonna get surgery. So I go to orthopedics, and then the doctor, they get more X-rays, and I tell him straight up, hey doctor, I already know I'm gonna get surgery, right?
Yeah.
He's like, well, we gotta look at the X-rays. He comes in, he's like, you were right, you need surgery. Yeah, bro,
They put you to sleep and everything?
They did.
Yeah.
They knocked me out. Surgery comes up, and yeah, I already told the doctor this happened on my right leg.
Yeah.
So now it's my left leg. Now I'm getting surgery on that. I was like calm. I already know what I'm getting myself into.
I know you from hearing you talk about your therapy and how you're doing it by yourself and all that. It seems like you're not scared because of what happened already, and you're like kind of know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
I've seen that you post like a reel or something like that.
Yeah, I posted a little reel.
Yeah, where you were like doing it yourself and shit.
Yeah, that was
and that's the beauty too about YouTube, right? Because you could probably look that up too, right?
Yeah.
Like some therapy for your knee and shit.
Some therapy, some motivational videos out there from other people that had this past experience as well.
Yeah, and then can't or don't want to go to therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty tough in the beginning when I got the surgery. Yeah. I really wasn't, eating a lot. I didn't shower for like 9 days. I didn't shit for 9 days. Like, bro, when I try to get up from bed at the 4th day. My dad flew in. My dad flew in, for my surgery. So, love my dad. He actually came around and stepped in and helped out. And I already knew I was gonna need it for the first 2 weeks. Yeah. So, he helped me out a lot throughout the house.
Because after you get that surgery, it's still really swollen, right? I mean, I've never had no surgery, so.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Bad, is the pain too? Huh?
The first 4 days of the pain is bad. I was on Narcos.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what kind did they have you on?
Narcos, 10 milligrams, bro. I was popping for a day.
And it was still hurting?
It was still hurting.
Damn.
Yeah.
God damn. But everyone, every time I see him, you look better, dude.
Thanks, bro.
Like today, I was telling you look better.
Yeah, I just started driving last week. My brother also came in.
You said July you want to be ready to go, right, or some shit like that.
I was hoping to be ready by the end of this month. I'm already driving.
Yeah.
I'm walking on one crutch, so hopefully I'm back in shooting like mid-April.
Mid-April.
Yeah, I don't care when I'm still like limping, but
I'll
get to it.
Damn. Yeah. And it's all by himself. Self therapy, guys. Self therapy.
On my own. Therapy
so that's what happened to his leg. He fucking crashed it with the homie Moy. It was unintentional. But he got his brace on.
Got my brace on.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. I can see that you want to get that leg ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so what's your plans for 2023? Well, to just put a bow on the pod. What's the plans who do you got in mind to work with, or who do you want to keep working with? Who has kept in touch with you that you want to keep working with?
Junior H actually called me around February. He wanted me to go to Guadalajara and go shoot that video with Grupo Firme. I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, that shit went kind of viral, huh?
Yeah, Oscar Maidon, he keeps hitting me up too. He wanted me to record that one video with La One Armada too, but I couldn't record it. But I just want to keep on working with the same people. Get out there and maybe expand myself with Grupo Firme. Marca Registrada. I had a chance to work with them too last year, but things just went wrong, which I couldn't record with them. With Junior H, something with the flight, which they got messed up, so I couldn't do that. Keep working with other labels. Big shout out to DMG as well. They keep hitting me up.
Yeah, DMG.
Rancho. Every record, Grand Records, everybody keeps hitting me up, so I just want to explain myself as that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And create your own projects and shit.
Create my own projects, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I have a record label that I'm trying to start up, Hopefully
that's right.
Get that started.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fucking but EDG, we're gonna put a bow on it. I really appreciate you running this twice, and I'm sorry for what happened early, the first one. For there was a reason why that happened. So, hopefully this one's ready to go and everything. And any people who are on the come up with photography, you heard the man, just hit him up. You might not get hit up a month now, 2 weeks from now. You might get hit up the next day. You never know. Just shoot the DM. Anyone, not just photography, if you're trying to do something else, just shoot the DM. Who cares? It's free. They don't open it. They don't open it. It is what it is. But just keep going and keep trying. And then, like my guy EDG did, he wanted something. He put a timeline on it, and for now, he's fucking still doing it. And he's still hungry. From what you heard him say, he still wants to. He still has other goals. He still has aspirations, and he still wants to keep building his portfolio. And he has a good portfolio right now, and he still wants to keep moving. So EDG, we're somewhere where they could find you personally or for professionally if they want to book you, or anything like that.
Most likely I'm active a lot in Instagram, which is EDG at edg.media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much active a lot there, so most likely that's my main contact.
So
I got my email contact linked up with my page as well, so if anything, email works too.
Yeah. So hit them up on Instagram for any professional, maybe even some advice. Who knows?
Yeah.
EDG might be open to giving you some advice. He was.
Get those a lot too.
Yeah, you get those a lot. Good. And then EDG, I've known him for a little bit, but he's a good guy. He's open to answering those messages and stuff. But all right, EDG, we'll put a bow on it.
Oh yeah, bro.
Thank you so much for coming out.
You, brother.
Peace, Spitballin. We're on the come up. We're still pushing. We're gonna keep putting content out, whether it's loved or not. We're gonna keep putting it out, and we'll come up one day.
Oh yeah, bro.
Let's get it.
Yep.